Oh, yours still says 4 hours, 7 minutes. Oh, interesting. Hello, Firefly Bug. Welcome in. Sorry you joined us when I was having random USB issues. DC, thanks for pinning that message. Hello, Potatoes Are Starch. You read the rules. You think there's an issue. You don't think you can behave. Hello, Potatoes. Means we're going to get through ad, gets cut off by ad. Yeah. Yeah. Does that mean Julie Pixels has stopped streaming? No, she's still live. I think. Okay, yeah, I can't put Tux on camera because my USB hub is not being detected by the computer. I'm going to have to do some investigations. But if it's literally just that particular line has died on the motherboard, I do not have the skills to fix it. So that will be an interesting challenge. Oh, actually there is one. No, I can't. I don't have an adapter. So there's 2 USB-A ports and 1 USB-C port that seem to have just decided not to work. Which explains why I was getting weird boop-a-loop noises in my ear. But yeah, I don't know why that would have happened. The motherboard is about 5 years old, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue where we left off. We are, yes, Potatoes Are Starch is indeed known to us. You're having computer problems too, your computer keeps crashing. Oh no!
Let me in, please.
Oh hey, Julie Pixels! I caught your bug. Stream just went down because I had to reboot the computer because 3 of my USB ports weren't being detected as USB ports. Why is this not a greenhouse? Don't respond yet. Oh, is the ad break? Wait, you shouldn't be in ads. We just ran ads so there wouldn't be pre-roll ads. Refresh, Leofar. There shouldn't be ads. Why are you not a greenhouse? Seriously? You won't let me? Oh my god. I've done this before. I've definitely cheated this before. You may be right, Galactic. Maybe it needs to be a wall piece and not a floor piece. Anyway, hello, Julie Pixels! Thank you very much for the raid. Let me just go close the tab that's now in my own stream. Bye, me. How did the rest of your oxygen not included run go? How was your stream? Hello, Leofar. You do know me, yes? Yes, you do. It was the first stream in a while? Yeah, I normally don't stream at this time of day. No, it won't let me. Okay, Okay. Can I put a single roof piece in between? Like, is that... Can I do that? Let's try that. Hi, Julian Bob. Yes, exactly. You're running out of water. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I normally stream in my evenings, but I have been experimenting with streaming on Saturday mornings. Well, morning to afternoon. Partly because I can't stream any other evening in my week for a variety of reasons, and I wanted to do more streaming. And partly because I knew there were some people who were interested in my streams, but who weren't able to come on at the times that I normally stream. So this is a bit of an experiment, streaming at this time. Okay, that worked. Marvelous. Oh, but now this isn't supported. Oh, dear Lord. Can't support through a roof? Really? Really? Okay, so this whole thing is fucked. All right. I don't know how we're going to do this. Because I did not anticipate that. What we can do... Okay. What we can do is we can move this room. We can move this room. Can we? I think we can move this room. Base is doing well. You think you have a long way to go? DC was listening to the search for liquids. Leo said there isn't renewable water. You're glad I'm here? Oh. You can do a split route with a... Nope. I put a floor in the middle and it refused to acknowledge the greenhouse as a greenhouse and said that it didn't have a... It wasn't skylit anymore. Yeah. I'm sure you used to be able to. I'm really sure you used to be able to, but nope. So I'm going to have to do it the other way. Oh, everybody's on recreation. Nope, tried a wall piece. Also doesn't work. Also doesn't work. Although, hang on. Instead of doing what I'm doing here, what if I put the wall there? Will that work? Instead of splitting the roof, can I just sit underneath the roof? Yes. Okay. But that still isn't supported. No, that doesn't work. Oh, man. Can I seriously not do this? Are you serious right now? Okay, I am going to find a solution to this because I'm perfectly happy with this the way it is. I do not want to have to move this room because you can't actually pick up and move planters. You have to rebuild them. Yeah, I don't know whether they've changed this, Julie, but I'm sure you used to be able to do something like this and it worked. No, where are you going? No. Come here. Okay, you're going to have to disintegrate these before you'll let me do it. Okay, sorry. I was trying to have the conversation with you guys and then I got distracted by this stuff. So yeah, I remember at the beginning of your stream you were worried about finding a renewable water source other than like dupe pee. And you haven't found any geysers or anything. That is nasty. What about sending it through the teleporter from another planet? Can you do that? Yeah, but that's too easy. I see. Grab food and stuff? Yes. Food is important. You haven't found the teleporter yet. Oh, no. I don't think this is going to work. I think it's going to tell me that it's not fully skylit. Does Selfeya need to build this?
inconceivable.
No. I'm very confused because I have 1000% done this before. Like, no question. I have absolutely, definitively done this before. Yeah, that's what I've done here. I've got a separate room, but I take the wall out so it's still a greenhouse. But I have to take the wall out, right? So it doesn't work. I don't understand why this is okay, but this is not. No, guys, that means now. Priority 5 means now. Like, actually now, we need to get this sorted. Okay? Please, now? All right. I still don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But I'm also 100% sure that I have done this before. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That still only lets me put the roof back in. That is not going to let me support anything above it. Tux. Tux, that's a no, buddy. That's a no on the microphone, buddy. How much? I'm going to need 15 sculpt stone to build that. Why am I having so much trouble? Seriously, why? I don't understand. I really don't. I actually seriously don't. I need to, hang on, I'm just going to Google because I am absolutely 1000% sure I've done this before. Tux, you're going to get sprayed in the face with water in a minute. Okay, so I don't know why this isn't working because I'm really, I'm so convinced that I've done this before that I'm tempted to go through my previous saves. But what I think we will do instead is we'll just have to make 3 separate rooms with the glass roof on, which is annoying because I can't actually fit it in there, which means the roof... Oh my god, this is such a disaster. This is such a disaster, holy shit. These are going to have to move up because there's not enough room down here. The floor needs to go up a level. Oh my god. Okay, I'm loading a previous save before I've destroyed the roof. And I'm just not going to deal with it until we get magic supports. Fuck it. Fuck it! Maybe make the roof a 3rd level. That doesn't solve the problem, Galactic. The problem is that we have no support here. Without a floor or wall or something going through the roof there. And it will not allow me to do it. Which is frankly infuriating because, like I said, I am 1000% certain I've done it before. And I don't know why they would have suddenly taken that facility away from us. I wonder if I can cheat it by building this support all the way up and then taking it out to put the roof on. If we actually build all of this and then take it out, we might be able to sneak it. Let's try that. You can take the glass roof down, put a wall there, build the floor across top, then... Yeah, that's basically what I'm planning to do. But I need them to actually come and build it. What are you guys doing? Yeah, so I'm actually kind of stressed about this whole USB thing. I don't understand why 3 of my USB ports just stopped working for absolutely no reason. At least 3 that I know of, because I moved to the things that weren't being detected, but I haven't looked into it any further. Because I'm streaming. And that is incredibly stressful for me right now. I'm not impressed. Why not put in the wall piece? Because it breaks the greenhouse. That is the problem. The greenhouse will not be a greenhouse if it doesn't have uninterrupted floor ceiling pieces, which I am very certain did not used to be the case. Do I want tech help? Not while I'm streaming, thank you, no. Not while I'm streaming. I will absolutely be poking my Discord, though, when I'm not streaming. Absolutely. You miss the days you can achieve towered by just having 2 wall thick setup. You can't achieve towered that way, but you can achieve silent that way. Towered needs a gap. Towered needs a gap between the walls. But you can, that's what I've done down here with the, but I had to have skewed and silent, so I've just put extra thick walls in here for the hospital. That gives you, that works for silent. I'm going to have to look this up because, yeah, as I said, definitely sure that I have been able to put a wall piece in to support the roof without breaking the greenhouse before. So I don't know why that's suddenly not working. In fact, I'm pretty sure the last game I streamed, that is exactly how I built it. So yeah, kind of weirded out by that. Now, the other thing is that I wanted to put the Mage's Hermitage up here, so I might have to build the wall before we take the support out. The Mage's Hermitage needs... private, elevated, towered... pristine. Well, it will be elevated. What am I talking about? It's above the greenhouse. Yeah. Okay. Where's the floor go? There? Ah, no. It also needs to be accessed without a door. Right. Oh no, the weaver bird. Oh no, I could still fit there. Yeah. Once I finish the floor, I can take the middle supporting wall down. No, I can't. Because then this wall won't be supported. They need to finish building the whole thing. Maybe not the roof, but I'm going to go ahead and get them to do that anyway. Pelodorus, if I take this support out now, this wall here will no longer be supported because the floor it is on will no longer be supported. It will not work, trust me. You cannot build further. Okay. I don't think you're correct about that, but let's see. Let's see. You are correct about that. Okay, color me surprised and also confused. Why does that work? These floor pieces should no longer be considered supported, so why are they considered supported? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because, like, if I take these supports out, everything above it is no longer supported. So I don't understand. Why does that work? I actually need an explanation. I need somebody who can take the time to explain that to me, because that should not work. You can support a floor of unlimited length with 2 solid walls at the end, but you can't build a floor that long. Really? So why does this not work because this is a wall instead of a floor? Like, if I change that piece to a floor, will I be able to take these out? Because I don't think that's true. Oh, they've got a bridge here, but... Anytime I've ever taken the supports out at the bottom, it has turned the top into unsupported. Anytime. Every time. That is very confusing. I am very confused. No, I know the bridge won't allow it. Maybe I've always had bridges? No, it definitely hasn't worked before. I've had to put extra supports in here places. They must have changed something about the way they calculate support, because that definitely didn't used to work that way. I don't understand. Yeah, that's what he's saying, Leofar. You build it with support and then you take the support out. But I shouldn't be able to then build on top of that because it should no longer be supported based on all of the ways that it has previously worked when I've done stuff. So I'm very confused right now. But by that argument, I should be able to take these out. And I should be able to take this out. And I'm pretty certain that I tried that before and it didn't work. Yeah, see? Oh, it's because of the bridge. It's because of the bridge. Okay, well, it's built now, so I'm not gonna argue, but I don't understand. I definitely don't understand. Because, yeah, if I take this support out now and then try to build up here, it won't allow it. It's, that is perplexing. I am perplexed. I am definitely perplexed. Perplexed is such a great word. Such a great word. It's my new favourite word for the day. I need to drink tea or coffee or something. I'm being even more random than usual. I suspect, I'm sort of thinking my way through what Pelodorus has said. I suspect there is a distinction to be made between supported floor and supported wall. And I suspect that times when I've tried, I've been trying to build additional walls above. But also I tend to use bridges a lot in order to ensure a room is not a room or to allow me to have multiple level rooms that they can still walk across. So it's possible that I've just only ever tried it when the wall didn't stretch all the way. That should not be a floor. Why is that a floor there? That piece there should not be a floor piece. Why is that a floor piece? That should be a wall piece. Hey, Valek. How you going? You've never tried it with a roof? Also, hi, Goliath. Sorry, I was trying to troubleshoot that and I didn't say hello properly. This is like the oxygen not included bridge priority. Oh god. Wall inherits its support from the floor it rises from, so whatever percent or colour of blue will persist. Yeah, like this support here, if I take this out, but then the floor doesn't continue all the way. Okay, some new potential ways of cheating builds has opened up for us, maybe? Maybe? You don't care about windows. Okay. Okay, how much do we need to get? 450 should do it. Void shroom have appeared. Oh. Oh, whoops. This needs to be a bridge. Whenever Tux meows, it sounds exactly like one of your aunts calling out hello. You always want to say hello back, then you grow unnerved and realise it was just Tux. Yeah, he does. He meows like this. Meow. Meow. And see, it sounds like he's saying hello. You would be screaming and focused as well. Having completed the game, you have the same what the fuck. Yeah, what? It's not cheating, it's following the strict rules of magical building, yeah. I know that you can build a thing and then take the supports out and the thing will continue to function, but you can't build on it. But that is a new one on me. Potato goes Betty bye. Good night, potatoes. Thanks for being here. Okay, so as long as the floor stretches wall to wall without interruption, and I've got bridges everywhere, then it doesn't need to continue to be supported from underneath. Interesting. Except on its ends. Yeah, so the ends have to be floors, right? The floor has to be sandwiched between two wall pieces. Yeah. I need a 5-page research paper on these mechanics. Oh, dear. Oh, shit. Look at all these. Crower. Is it a crower? It's not a crower migration. Why do we have so many crower? Good lord. All right. What have we got in the way of scholarly luxury in our shrinks? Huge ornate rug is basic luxury, basic luxury, basic and peaceful luxury. Okay. I really need to get the easels happening, and oh my gosh, we're not growing any food. Alright, my quilteds can come and do something with that. Four pages should be fixes. You don't know if you can just go out. No, the floors aren't supported if you, like you can actually see it here. Like if I do draw a wall from here, it's only supported to there. Whereas if I draw it from there, oh no, it's the same. Oh, maybe it doesn't make a difference. Or is it the wall that's, I don't know. I always put a floor piece in for some reason. I learnt that long ago. I don't know whether it's even necessary, but I do it. Where are we on the schedule? Coffee and Oak Tree are about to go to bed. Okay, let's do a lower level battle and get some people their trials so that we can get them graduated. Harley wants to land Killing Blow. Okay. Cup Holder wants to land Killing Blow. We'll give it a go. Ledge wants to do the Borrower Lava. Benson can't load a potion. Benson can be our tank. Who else do we want to bring? DC. Can get some XP for DC. Hydrate. Thank you very much. I shall. You can't pass through a wall unless... Yeah, that's it. You've got to put doors and hallways on floors. That's right. Sal did what? Posture check? Oh gosh. Alright, I'm sitting up properly. I promise. Promise. Well, this needs a dark mage. Dolt. Harley, and put a shield on Benson. Putting a floor partway up, even in a tall room. Yeah. Floors are cheaper than walls early in the game when wood is cheaper than stone, so it makes sense early, and later having a floor gives flexibility. The only problem is if you want to raise the level by 1, you can't put a floor on a floor. Yes, that one I've encountered before. Definitely. Fireball? Still not gonna kill it. Oh, are you kidding? That was so close. Hi, Tux. What can I do for you? You want to go outside? You want to go outside? I don't want you to land the killing blow. The 2 in the back need to do that. And then pass. Oh my gosh, you get 3 turns? Oh, I'll put another shield on Benson then. Alright, now this will kill her. They both got a killing blow. DC has leveled up. Okay. We're going to need to do at least one more to get those last killing blows for... Oh, Cup Holder didn't get the killing blow? Oh, on 2 enemies in a single battle. Oh, nasty. You don't want much, do you? I think Benson's finished his cleaning now, so Harley can do it. Nobody has a beast care trial, so nobody's doing it. That's problematic. Yeah, this is... I'm so sure. I am so sure that I have done that before. I'm going to have to load up a previous save after stream and check what I'm getting mixed up. I'm obviously getting something mixed up. Okay, fog pushback. We can do a big fog pushback, which would be nice to get the Jade Dragon Egg going. Harley. And DC. That'll do. Oh, am I interrupting like their dinner or something? No, I'm interrupting their boogie time. That's fine, they'll cope. Can you put that up, please? Can we load a file? If it's the save I think it is, I'm pretty sure I did it in the last game I was streaming before this update. No, that's a roof piece. Okay, so why are these supported then? These are fully supported. I guess I must have done that. I must have built them up and then taken it out again. I don't have any memory of this place. I don't have any memory of doing that at all. That is a roof. What about here? What did I do here? Oh, this is my very late game build, but the greenhouse is multiple floors all by itself with nothing on top. Yeah, I've just used supports and bridges. So that's not it. What did I do here? No. All right. Well, I stand corrected. Oh, this was my cheaty Lightning Apprentice one, by the way. This is the key that has all of the classrooms on the ground floor, and I managed to get a lightning rod in with a single bridge, leaving space behind. I was very proud of that. I was very proud of that little trick. But no, I guess I haven't. I guess I haven't done that. I thought I had, but apparently not. Let's go back to the game we're actually playing. Yeah, I was really excited when I discovered that Leofa. I was like, how tight can I make this? I might actually queue up the greenhouse roof right at the top here. I think 5 is the longest you can go, yeah. Almost. We can almost get there without adding additional supports. And that will give me another floor to build on. Well, we can do that later. All right, bloom the jade eggplant. Oh my god, please. Please. Why can't we? Because we don't have anybody that has nature and dark. That's right. That's right. We gambled and we lost. I thought DC already had 2 nature and 2 dark. Why does he suddenly not have 2 dark? What? He definitely had 2 of both, right? Have I gone completely insane? I apprenticed it away? What are you talking about? He already had it. I thought I understood how this game works. You guys are talking about things that I don't understand. Which means I clearly don't actually understand this game. Oh, I see. Thank you, Angel Mart. I didn't notice that. Oh, fuck. Okay, I was planning to end stream in 15 minutes anyway, so I'm a bit over it, to be honest. Things aren't working. The computer's not working. I've fucked this up. I'm a bit over it. So I think I'm just gonna end there. I think I'm done. I think I'm done trying to deal with it today. I'm done. I am done with that. I was going to say I'll try and fix it off stream, but I can't. Oh, that's exhausting. Well, we'll just wait for DC to level up and then we'll graduate him. We'll have to apprentice cup holder to dark. We are never going to get the Jade Dragon Egg. I kind of feel like this whole save is cursed and I'm highly tempted to just wipe it and start over. In fact, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. We're done. We're done with this build. I fucked it up from the beginning trying to follow the tutorial. Did everything in the wrong order. Everything I'm trying to do is messed up. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this save. We might come back to a new save. Probably not. I think maybe I'm done with Mind Over Magic for the time being. I'm a bit over it, unfortunately. I don't like ending on that note, and it may be that doing the extra Saturday streams maybe isn't sustainable for me. Maybe it's just draining me too much. But yeah, the tutorial made it worse. The tutorial... So when I started this save, I wanted to see what the tutorial would do. Look, honestly, by the time Friday comes around, I'll probably be over it and we'll probably play the save. Like, this is just how I feel today. I'll get over it. It'll be fine. We'll come back to it next week. Don't stress. The tutorial... I have had a lot of things go wrong today, yeah. The tutorial... There's nothing wrong with the tutorial. The tutorial is fine. What it did was, because I wanted to try the update and see what the tutorial did, it changed the order that I normally would do things in. It took us way... And we had a woodcuttery with a private keyword on it, which is just rubbish. Like, it's doable, but it's rubbish. It took us way too long to get the woodcuttery. It took us way too long to get the greenhouse. We got 2 lots of wasted, meaning that plants that weren't in a woodcuttery or a greenhouse wouldn't grow. We very nearly lost to the fog because we couldn't produce enough wood. And then we very nearly had people starving to death because we couldn't produce enough food. Because normally I would have built the greenhouse and the woodcuttery very, very early, but I was sort of following the tutorial steps just to see what they would do. So it kind of did mess me up in a way, but not because there's anything wrong with the tutorial. The tutorial, I think, is both predictive and responsive. So it will suggest things you should do next, but if you've already done them, it will skip over them. It didn't say anything about the rituals in the hospital until we had somebody who was unconscious and needed a ritual done. So it does keep popping up from time to time. So yeah, I don't want to suggest that there's anything wrong with the tutorial. I do think the order that there was something that they never told us to build, and I can't remember now what it was, and I went ahead and built it anyway. And yeah, it didn't encourage us to build a woodcuttery. It didn't encourage us to build a greenhouse. What? No, it wasn't the wand. It was like, it never told us to build bedrooms or a dining room or a rec room or something like that. It was something else. I can't remember what it was. The VODs. It'll be in the VODs if you're that curious. And I was like, I find it odd that the tutorial hasn't told us to do this. It kind of walked us through, like, build an enclosed room, push the, like, when you first load into the game, it tells you to push the fog back. Then it was like encouraging you to build a room, summon a student, those sort of things. And then it kind of jumped straight from whatever the previous thing was, and I now can't remember what it was, to hire staff. And because I didn't actually do that for a long time, because I prefer to hire staff after we've got at least tier 2 wands, if not apprentice portals. It just sat there on hire a staff for a really long time until I actually did do that. I should have hired staff even though I couldn't give them tier 2 wands. I think that's part of the problem, and that was definitely a me thing. But yeah, I changed the way I would normally approach the game. I changed the order I would normally build things in and do things in because I wanted to see what the tutorial would do. So yeah, so it's not accurate to say the tutorial made the game worse. It changed the priorities that I would normally be working with, and I don't think I adjusted properly for that. So yeah, and also I didn't get much out of the tutorial because everything the tutorial told me I already knew. Peladoros has told me some things I didn't know. The tutorial did not teach me anything I didn't already know. So it would probably be great for someone who's playing this game for the very first time. And much like the Timberborn tutorial, if any of you have ever played the Timberborn tutorial, you play through the tutorial and then you immediately quit and restart because the order the tutorial tells you to do things in is bullshit. It's handy to teach you how things work if you've never played Timberborn before, right? It's like, build this, then you can do that. Build this, then you can do that. Build houses, then you get babies. Blah, 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 blah. But it wants you to build houses and have babies before you've got a reliable food supply. Like, it's not a sustainable way to start the game. And once you've played it for a little while, you figure out that the order the tutorial tells you to build in is rubbish. And I feel like Mind Over Magic's tutorial is going to be a bit similar. It's going to introduce you to game mechanics and kind of teach you that you have to do this in order to have that happen, or that, you know, these things unlock those things or what have you. But then I think once you've learned what the tutorial can teach you, you're going to go, oh, well, I've done this all wrong, and immediately start a new game. I don't think the tutorial is giving you a good start for a long-term game. I think it is introducing you to the game, at which point you go, I could do this a different way, and you start over. Get a chest, build the next to highest research room. Yeah, build the highest level tier research room you can. Hire 2 fire mages ASAP. I avoid fire mages. I prefer to put fire mages as the apprentice, unless I get wolfkin fire mages. That's fine. It definitely wasn't my playstyle. You found the tutorial for Clanfolk a hindrance once you figured out how to play. Yeah, Clanfolk tutorial is not really a tutorial. It's what the Clanfolk tutorial, quote unquote, does is anytime you unlock something that when built will unlock something else, it wants you to build it. So you put down the workbench and you can suddenly make bows and arrows, and it will sit there and go, make a bow, make a bow, make a bow, make a bow. You unlock the ability to make straw beds. It wants you to put one down because that unlocks other things. It doesn't actually teach you how to prioritize or what to do when or any of those things. It just says, if you build this thing, you'll get access to other things. So I suspect that in games like this, and I know I'm sort of in lecture mode now, but my suspicion is when you're doing a tutorial for a game like this, like Clanfolk, like Timberborn, like Mind Over Magic, what you're aiming to do is teach the player what tools they have available to them and how the game functions. So in Timberborn, in Clanfolk, it's teaching you about how tech is unlocked. and how building one thing can lead to unlocking another and those sorts of things. It's not necessarily teaching you how to play the game in any real sense. It's just teaching you how to use the tools the game has given you to play the game. And because these games are so... There's no right or wrong way to play them. Like, there's no right or wrong order to build things in. There's no right or wrong way to construct rooms. I mean, Mind Over Magic, there's certain things you've got to hit, but otherwise there's no right or wrong way to do it, right? So they can't really, when you think about it, they actually can't teach you how to play. They can just teach you what tools and resources and mechanics and gameplay features you have available to you within the game. Which is an extremely long-winded way of saying there's nothing wrong with the Mind Over Magic tutorial. It's definitely no good for anybody who already knows how to do the basics of the game. It's definitely an introductory thing only. I would encourage anybody who is interested in the game and has recently purchased it to play with the tutorial and then to immediately start a new map. I think that's what I would say. Play with the tutorial to learn how it all works and then fuck that save off and start again. That is my advice to you. Take it or leave it. But yeah, I think we've recovered from the stuff that went wrong with the food, with the wood, now that we've got all those up. So yeah, I won't actually throw the save away. I'm just really annoyed that when I apprenticed DC, I lost. Like, we made certain choices on the basis that DC was going to be able to do the Jade Dragon Egg. Like, we promoted coffee, we did various things. And so I'm just disappointed in myself that I didn't realize that was going to undo that and put us back. Having said that, we're actually not in any rush to get the Jade Dragon Egg. The only reason I am rushing to do that is because you need to have a certain combination of apprentices in order to ripen it. So normally what I do is I ripen it as soon as possible, harvest it as soon as possible, and then stick it in a chest until I'm ready to actually deal with the Jade Dragon. And we are a long way from being ready to deal with Jade Dragon, so we're not actually in a hurry. It's all good. It's all good, and I'll get over my annoyance before Friday's stream, and we'll stream it again. I'm just cranky with the computer issues that I am terrified about how much it's going to cost me to fix whatever that is. And just, yeah, I'm just out of energy, I think. And I have other things also that I need to do tonight. Anyway. Right. Sorry, lectures and soapboxes with Selfeya. The sandboxes? Yes. Yes. Exactly. Zulasha, hugs to you as well. Buy the Brick Book is here just as I'm wrapping up. No! I guess I'm not raiding Buy the Brick Book then. Do I know someone actually has a 4,000 cycle plus first save of Oni? It's their one and only. Oh no, I know Wanderer's got a 4,000 plus cycle, but it's definitely not his first save. One thing about Mind Over Magic is that you can't find any answers online. You have to find streams or experiment. Yeah, there's not a lot of discussion around it, is it? You got it with your first 3 apprentices. No, hatching it is, I have hatched it. And all I can say is it is a demanding little shit. Don't do it until you are able to make all of the potions and all of the food reliably. That's all I can say. You left it as a baby and you haven't finished with it yet. Yeah, the Jade Dragon, as it grows, needs higher and higher quality and tier potions and higher quality and tier foods. So I just don't even start the process until I have a reliable supply of those things. It's just not worth it. Plan folks the same way. Is that Caroline? It probably is, actually. How's Cheryl doing? You hate the Jade Dragon because it makes you think you need to do it ASAP with its notification. It kind of does. It's like, hatch the Jade Dragon. Do not hatch the Jade Dragon. Trust me, you're not ready for it. Who are we going to raid?